Hillbilly Jim Morris. I don't know if you must have known him or met him at least in the WWF, but Memphis as well. He was there at one point. Was he Harley Davidson there?
Davidson, yes.
Some stories about Hillbilly Jim, one of the nicest guys out there, I believe.
Oh yeah, he is. He played college basketball. Did you know that?
No, I can imagine it's huge.
Yeah, he played at 3 schools. I said, 3 schools? He said, yeah, he got a scholarship at all of them. He played at Western Kentucky. He played at like Kentucky Wesleyan or something. I don't know. And then somewhere else. He would play a year somewhere, and then he didn't like it, and then he would move on. But he was a really, really good basketball player and got into wrestling business, God knows how. So I met him in Memphis. He was just starting out, but he was an athlete, and he had that mustache. And when Vince saw him, Vince was always quick to pick up on local characters. So, and he saw Hillbilly Jim, and he just made him a good old country boy, and it took him a long way. Because Jim, I remember on a WrestleMania, didn't they induct him into the Hall of Fame?
I don't know. I'll find that out one.
Well, he was giving a speech, and I thought they did, or they did something with him. And he says that his first WrestleMania check, I forgot what it was. And I don't know where he was on the card. He said he made 80 grand. And he says, I still have that money put away, and I'll never touch it. I'm thinking, my God, he must have made a hell of a lot of money to take that 80 grand, and he still has it. But I was thinking, though, if you put it in a fund, like 30 years later, it would be worth $1 million now. But he was a good guy, and Vince liked him. Vince put him with Plowboy Frazier one time. Remember that?
Yeah.
God, Plowboy Frazier was 6'10", the world's worst wrestler. And he was a hustler. He was a con artist. He would do all kind of stuff to make money, but I don't think any of them ever succeeded long term. He's dead now, but he was a character too. So putting him and Hillbilly Jim together was a natural. They didn't draw any money, I don't think, but the people liked him, I guess, just for a little comedy act.
Do you remember Jim working in the office at this time? Because he was part of the home video department, I think, in the mid-90s.
Well, he may have, but he worked with that. What was the name of the?
The Godwins.
Yeah, Hillbilly Jim worked with. What he worked other than wrestling? He worked with a video company.
Yeah, Coliseum Home Video. It was part of WWF's videotape home video division.
And I was there with the Godwins. They did about the same thing, but they were a little more talented than Hillbilly Jim and Plowboy Frazier. They were a little more talented with that.